to all traders and welcome back to the market review brought to you by Orbex. So it was the turn of the Fed to start rocking the markets in yesterday's trading. They did, as expected, drop by 25 basis points. However, Jerome Powell did say that he wasn't really open to easing in its next meeting. Apart, we've got the job data, we've got unemployment data, we've got all these factors coming in. It just depends if the Fed is going to cut by another 25 basis points or hold steady. Bank of Japan so far today held as well. We've got ECB data later, but it's looking likely that the Fed is a little bit concerned at the jobs data coming in. Obviously, we didn't have a non-farm payroll in the last meeting because of the government shutdown. So we're just waiting to see now if price action is going to continue in the same vein or start moving a little bit lower, especially the dollar. We had quite a little bit of a sell-off on indices and stocks yesterday, but it's bounced back quite nicely because of the big earnings season that we've been having with AI and tech stocks leading the way. So let's just take a quick look on gold to see how that was affected, because we did have a little bit of a rocky road yesterday. We did have a bit of a downturn, and then it's developing nicely into a bit of a short-term V-shaped recovery at the moment. But are we going to get to these twin peaks here that we saw previously on these previous records? We've got on the daily chart. As you can see here, this progression was always going to start selling off. We're just waiting to see if we're going to start selling off very, very hastily. The only silver lining in this chart is this bullish candle from today's early Asian session is more progressive than what we've seen before. If you've seen how many various candlesticks we've had in the last few trading sessions, it's been quite detrimental for the yellow metal. And obviously coming off this very overbought RSI and other stochastics that we've been looking at in the last few months, it's looking quite a bit of a downturn. But since then, we've had a little bit of a bullish rally, bullish divergence on the RSI. So naturally, we're going to have a little bit of a spike higher. We'll just wait and see how big that spike is going to be and if it's going to be worth it as well. Is it just a bit of a short-term impetus at the moment for gold? Are we going to have more of an upside push? We'll have to wait and see. But for the meantime, we're just waiting to see on more data. Obviously, the interest rate decision has been and gone. It was pretty much priced in beforehand because it was a 100% guarantee that it was going to be a 25 basis point cut before yesterday's meeting. But it'll be the next meeting and going forward into 2026 if we're going to have more progression or if the Fed is going to be a little bit wary and a bit dovish going forward. Dollar index, just want to have a quick look on that to see how the dollar's progressing. Obviously, as you can see, we are still quite far away from the $100 area, but we are nicely just flirting with this $99 area now, pushing through that in last night's trading and just waiting to see if that's going to have any impact. Because as I said, even though that there was an interest rate cut in America and the currency value is supposed to go a little bit lower, the comments and remarks from Fed Chair Jerome Powell after that meant that the dollar remained heightened and steady. So we were on course for this V-shaped recovery beforehand. We had a bit of a downturn, but now we are still looking firmly that we will possibly be testing these previous highs at the mid-99 area. So this is what we're going to look for in the next few trading sessions. And hopefully we'll have some better news as we go into the rest of the week and obviously next week as well, as we begin the final month of the year, well, almost the final month of the year, going into November, then December, and then we'll see if we have another Santa rally as well. So thank you very much for joining me today, and we'll speak again next time as usual. Bye for now.